You gonna go play with Guru? You gonna play Fortnite? Oh. You go play Fortnite? Yeah.
I got one. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to LongWalker's Live. It's been a while. I'm sorry. We're trying a bunch of different things right now. I'm very excited to say that.
Oops, sorry.
It's all right. We're just getting more stuff plugged in. We had everything going wrong this evening because daughter of Otten here, her TikTok is actually able to go live. So we're trying to go live on her TikTok and here and her. Hey, Super Chris.
Hey. Guru's about to be on Fortnite. I don't know if you can join. Alright, I don't know. Is that tweaked? See, here's the problem. This thing is heavy.
The cord, yeah, it's fine.
Let me drop it down and around like that.
I got it.
Okay. Good?
Oh, it's do that. All right. So,
okay
yeah, it should be. All right. So I'm happy to be back, and hopefully we're going to get things running a lot smoother and hopefully with more people soon, because with her TikTok just seems to be easier with ganging
people. And
hey, Wolf Boy. Yeah, so we're hoping that we're running on hers, running here, running on her YouTube channel too, that we're going to gain the traction we need to really get this going. And then Mo says hi too. He's right here.
Go see what Guru's doing. Go see
So let's get started.
You want to go?
Mo.
You want to go play with your brother?
Good. This is Estranged Parents.
There's a lot of reading, a lot of articles and stuff, but I thought we would just have a discussion on it.
Yes.
There's some TikToks on there that I found too, because it's pretty good fun for this kind of thing. And mostly it's kind of talking about the doormat mom, no more. That's what she calls her. So most delusional, batshit crazy person.
I think she's the first one here.
She is. I've ever seen in my life. And Dr. Phil had her on the show, and he kept trying to get her to say, there's a side to every story. You know, what is your accountability?
I kind of remember her from Dr. Phil, yeah.
Definitely remember when she starts talking. And so I got a few from her. I've got this guy that's a total grifter. He's trying to sell himself so that these women can like feel better about themselves, and that way he can get traction for his channel.
Yes.
Bye-bye. And then I have some articles that I've compiled for Facebook.
Sounds good.
With comments and everything, because they're just unhinged.
So pretty much we'll just leave the sound on these, right?
Not the TikToks.
Okay.
But the other.
It's all one video, right?
It is.
Okay.
So when we get to the articles and stuff to read them, you can just pause it and.
Okay, so that's what we'll do. Until then, I'm gonna mute us so that we can watch this and see. Enjoy.
They said something. Somebody said something.
Yeah, Guru Show. Wait, I reacted to a video with this guy once.
What guy?
It's a girl. Guru. It's a girl that's on there. It's like we've been up to like 4 people.
Nice.
So I don't know if a lot of that's him.
It could be. All right.
Let's go.
Biggest cop out in the world that I hear from the estranged adult child community on this platform is that they don't owe their parents anything. Yes, I'm going to say it. Yes, you do. You absolutely do. You owe your parents for bringing you into this world and keeping you alive. You owe them for the love they gave you, the caring they showed you, and the protection that they afforded you.
As daughter of Otten just said right now, that's the bare minimum.
That's like, I mean, you had them. I mean, I can't say that the souls didn't choose to be here, but you still had them. I mean, that is like, otherwise you get arrested if you didn't do those things.
I know.
Like, yeah, you're supposed to like bring them into the world and keep them alive and shit. That's just what you're supposed to have like eternal thanks for the rest of your life for that.
Exactly.
It's like there's a hell of a lot more to parenting than just keeping them alive.
I know.
And that's the problem with these people. It's like, oh, but I paid for this and I bought that and I put food on the table and I worked 2 jobs to make sure. And it's like, yeah, but that was your responsibility.
Yes, that's exactly right.
There's a hell of a lot more to it than that. You know? Like, oh, damn. It's like,
And it's like, that made me laugh so hard because of, like, Hadon.
Oh, yeah.
The bare minimum.
There's women in that, too, that's like, really, their bare minimum is so extraordinary.
I know, and it's like bare minimum. Wow. I'd hate to see what the extras are.
I know, like the bare minimum. Oh, you need to contact me 5 times a day through text. You need to give me little meaningful gifts each week. You need to, all that's their bare minimum, and it's like, no, really, just protection, provision, and loyalty. That's it. I mean,
yes.
That's really all you're really owed in a marriage. The rest is extra, and yeah, you should do more. But like,
yeah. All right, well, boy, I hope that you win all your matches and you get some awesome sprites. He said, I'm going to go hop on to Fortnite.
All right, you want to go play Fortnite, brother?
As they sent you on your way to live your life. And yes, you owe them, as the good parents that they were, a seat at your wedding and an opportunity to have a relationship with their grandchildren. If they were good parents to you, yes, you owe them. And I'm so tired of that psychobabble that provides you a cop-out of mass proportions. You do. You owe them.
I'm Andy, the admin in Doormat. I'm just going out for a walk, and I know tomorrow morning for a lot of you moms it's going to be really hard. And when I first came to this group, I wrote an article, but I'm just going to tell you what it is, and I hope it kind of comforts you. And what I want to do is apologize, because you may never get an apology. You may never hear the things that you really need to hear, but I'm going to say them to you. So I want you to just be with me in this moment and just listen like it was your son or daughter saying this. It's called, Hey Mom. Hey Mom. Thanks for tucking me in at night. Hey Mom. Thanks for letting me get into bed with you when I was scared in my room. Hey Mom. Thanks for showing up at school when the teacher really was out of control and you came to protect me. Hey Mom, thanks for taking me to all the sports activities, the hockey practices. Hey Mom, thanks for being at my graduation. Hey Mom, thanks for helping me move. Hey Mom, thanks for listening to me when I didn't really know what to do with my life. Hey Mom, thanks for that extra rent money when I fell short. Hey Mom, I met a girl. Hey Mom, I think we're going to get married. Hey Mom, we're going to have a baby. Hey Mom, we're going to get a divorce. Hey Mom, my life is falling apart. Hey Mom, I don't know what to do with my life. Hey Mom, thank you for sticking with me when nobody else did. Hey Mom, it's going to be okay. Hey Mom, I never said
This is absolutely ridiculous. As daughter of Otten said, the very first thing, never be walking. Okay, everybody.
Yeah, that's just bad etiquette for filming, for one thing. And shh. Here, look at. And another thing is is the guy is like the biggest grifter on the fucking planet. You can tell he's just saying what these poor deranged women want to hear instead of holding them accountable. Because 90% of the people did not do those things.
No.
They act like these kids are just like alienating themselves from their parents just because. And it's like there's always a damn good reason.
I know.
And what if they didn't go to all your baseball practices? What if they didn't put you first? And so then you got some deranged, estranged parent hearing this, and they're like, yep, see, I was there. This guy says it, he sees it for what it is. Fucking grifter. But one of the things that caught me was he goes through like this whole list of like life events, right? Hey, Mom, I met a girl. Hey, Mom, we're expecting a baby. No, we're getting married.
We're getting married, expecting a baby.
And then what?
I'm getting a divorce.
Yeah. So
it's like people so easily, ladies and gentlemen, fall into divorce. When you marry, it's not always going to be easy. It's not always going to be, oh my God, I'm so in love. I mean, there's going to be some times when you want to kill each other.
That's 90% of the time for me.
I mean, it happens. It's just the way life goes.
But there's loyalty to God and the purpose and the mission
that
overrides everything else. It's like,
and for God and the mission, divorce is never an option.
I mean, extreme abuse and infidelity for some, infidelity and infertility for some cultures. That was part of ours. If you can't have children. Now, of course, we have more options to adopt or whatever. But, if there's extreme abuse, infidelity, those are like the only real rule breakers. And even in Sharia law, if there's extreme humiliation and damage to a woman's reputation, she can divorce them, or vice versa. But if you notice this, they don't.
No.
It's just because
it's a personal value.
Right.
It goes beyond what they try to say with that.
Right. And it's there are even biblical laws in place.
Yes.
But it's just coming down to what are you willing to put up with? And people just aren't willing to put up with anything anymore. Irreconcilable differences. It's oh, he wears this pair of socks for 2 days.
I know.
And it bugs me, so I'm done.
Exactly. That's the big thing. Is it's these little things, and they'll be like, "Oh, well, he snores, and I can't take it.
Right.
We're done."
Yeah. I don't know. It's like I said, if there's extreme abuse, and I say extreme abuse because a lot of people label abuse as he hurt my feelings today kind of shit too. But I mean life or death kind of abuse. Then that's
something big.
That makes sense. Then you need to get the hell out of that.
Yeah.
If they have misrepresented themselves going into it, and then they change after the marriage, really change and stuff, that's a different story too. But if you're in it for 3 to 5 years, you pretty much know.
Yeah.
And it's there's an annulment period for a reason, and that annulment period I think is 18 months or a year in California.
I think yes.
So it's if you don't know within that time period, if they're a piece of shit and they misrepresented themselves, then that's on you.
And I mean, in time, things change, things go awry, things happen. But you gotta try to work it.
At least gotta try. And Dr. Phil said, the second time I brought him up, but he said, if you're angry, if you're sad, if you want revenge, you are not ready for a divorce.
Yeah.
He's you're only ready for a divorce if you are completely 100% at peace with the decision, and you can go your way and let them go their way and not be jealous about anything and not be regretting
exactly
anything. He said that is the only time that you're really you're ready for a divorce. If you're angry or sad, he's then that's worth fighting for.
Yeah.
And nobody gets past that point.
No.
They become angry, they become sad, and they're I can't do this. I deserve better.
Yeah, this me culture that we live in.
Yeah, and that's what caught me with this. It was even in this hypothetical thing, that was the course of events, the normal course of events: marriage, baby, divorce.
Yep.
What?
I know.
I don't know, but this guy just I forgot I was in the corner of this one, but he just freaking crossed me. I was I was gonna put it on YouTube, and I don't think I ever did. So I'll do it after this. But
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, I'm like, you're just trying to make money, man.
Yeah.
He's one of the administrators of her page.
Okay.
So he started off like, he wrote this. This is like a poem or something that he wrote. So that's why he's reciting it.
Oh my god.
And he's an administrator of her page, and he helps quote unquote these estranged women cope with their children. They just walk out of their lives for no reason. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
She built a fucking brand, that's for sure.
Again, but it's that same personality.
Oh yeah, you see it. There's a couple of ladies that I have in here, and it's like, man, when I go through the Facebook, groups that I'm in, you'll see I'll go to their profiles. Oh, look the fucking same.
I know they do.
It's so crazy. It's
they
like
do.
They all look the same. They have the same kind of attitude. I think the main prompt that I have on this one, you'll see later, is: was everything fine with your son until the daughter-in-law came along? And you will be so amazed at how many people were like,
oh my god, that's so what's happening. Yes.
It's like they called the daughter as the narcissist, and I just asked him to come over and help me with the lawn, and I just asked him to come change the light bulb, and she kept calling every 5 seconds to find out what was going. It's like, because she is his new priority.
Yes. No longer does the mother has to step down.
And if she was good to him, I mean, then it'll come back to her.
Exactly.
So she should be wondering why. But your mother said the same thing.
Yes.
So that you used to keep in contact, and you guys used to go out to dinner and all this stuff until I came along.
I know.
I was like, well, yeah.
Yeah. Because then you took that.
Right.
Which was like the greatest thing in my life.
Yeah, and it's like, so she was riding high when we were separated because
I mean,
she got to do that again.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's like, there's been a lot of issues with me, still working through a bunch. And all of them stem from that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Single mother syndrome.
Yes.
The way that they raise their sons and shit. And it's like, I would die if I raised Tristan up to be married and he still put me above his wife.
Yeah.
Like,
it would be like, something's got to change here. No.
Yeah. And like I said, because if you do it right, you're not going to be left out.
No.
You're still going to be part of that whole thing.
Yeah, you're supposed to still help with the grandchildren. You're supposed to still
So obviously
be
they
there.
were doing something wrong.
Yeah.
Before this ever happened, and they just were too stupid to fucking see it.
The selfish syndrome.
Yeah. You know, or the men were too like weak to say something, or maybe they just didn't know. You know, because you don't know until you have somebody else in your life.
That's true.
You know? It's crazy. All right. Well, we're never gonna get there.
How grateful and kind and caring you were, until I kind of realized how kind and caring you were and how much you gave in sacrifice. Hey, Mom, I love you. Hey, Mom, I'm so glad. I'm so grateful. You're my mom. If that resonated with you, which I'm sure it did across this platform, I want you to sit in that. And I want to say one thing, is that I'm sorry if you never get that. But as a son, I want to say that to you. I want to say it to you because you deserved it. Today is your day. And we're going to celebrate. And nothing can change what you did. They can't erase it. And I want you to know our mission here is to help you find your purpose in your pain. And I just want you to know that we love you and we care for you. So, Mom, when you feel overwhelmed today, you need to cry. I want you to think of those gratitude things that I said to you, because it matters. And God saw it. And we know it. And I want you to try to do your best in this day, because I promise, like I say all the time, it will get better over time. I promise. God promised it. I'm Andy, your admin on Doormat Mom. We'll see you later.
A recent article in Relevant magazine noted that 67% of Gen Z today have estranged themselves from family or friends. We're completely set up for AI to fill those positions. Standing at the edge of a cliff, folks. So have you woken up shaking? Has shaking actually woken you up in the morning? Combined with a confusion and a type breath. Maybe not that loud, but and you're worried that you're perplexed. You don't know what's going on. You don't know if this is a physical thing or if this is an emotional reaction to your recent estrangement or your newly triggered step backwards with your estrangement. That's normal. Unless you have a health condition or a neurological condition, at some point you do have to get that checked out if it continues, but that's normal. That's a combination of grief, sadness, and loss that I believe arises from the depth of your soul, just like love. And I don't see many estranged content creators talking about that moment and how scary it is when it's happening to you. And I wanted to mention it. So if you've had that happen, leave a comment down below. It definitely throws you off. It takes you a couple minutes to reorient yourself before you can start your day.
You know, I have so many people saying to me that they've noticed my content has changed. And they're wondering why. And I'll tell you, there was an aha moment that connected certain things in my past to certain things in my present. And in that, I realized that if someone wants to make you the villain, if someone needs to make you the villain, there's nothing you can do to stop them or to defend yourself. Nothing. There's nothing you can do. You can lasso the moon and give it to
This one's absolutely ridiculous.
So the time this was like her newest one, when I did it, it was like really fresh. And she said I had an aha moment. I came to the conclusions of this. And I'm like, oh my God. I mean, she's gonna do it. She's gonna take some accountability. She's like gonna recognize that her part to play in this was like,
Yep.
No, it's just another, if they need to be the victim, let them be the victim. If you have to be the villain, then you just take that, because it doesn't even matter. I was like, oh my God.
Well, see, everybody has this thing, and it's called everybody has the villain on one side or the other. And what that is for most people is that they're just like, well, the other person's a villain. They'll never want to step and take accountability themselves.
Right.
It's always passing it off and being like, no, the other person's obviously the villain.
Right, the accountability in that. And that was like what Dr. Phil was trying to get at her that day. And not her daughter, but another estranged daughter from another lady was on there, and she said she had her, what are you doing? So you're making this hard. She had, she said, yeah, there was definitely things that I did that hurt her. There was definitely things that I could have done differently. She laid it out. She actually took that accountability. She did that. And, when I had the problems with my mother, I did that as well. That was one of the first things I did, was I took extreme accountability.
Yeah.
I took when I shouldn't have taken. I just helped myself to your money when I shouldn't have. I felt like I was entitled to it because this, and this.
Yes.
I took the painkillers, I stole from you. I did these things, and I get that. I said, but I'm not doing that anymore, and you'll see. And I did for like a whole year, not taking her money, not needing any of her painkillers.
But those people that live on that, they need that from you in order to work the situation.
Yeah, that's the big difference between like a healed person and somebody who is truly a narcissist.
Yes.
Somebody who's truly a narcissist, obviously this is the course of events because
your mother needed that to happen. She needed you to take the money. She needed you to take the painkillers.
Right.
She needed you to do all that.
Complain to me about, complain about me to other people and all this.
Yeah.
And so it's like that accountability didn't do me jack squat. But in a normal healed relationship,
then yes, that would absolutely help it.
Right, exactly. And it's like with your mother, I don't think it would ever get through her head either.
No.
Her part to play in this at all.
No.
I really don't. And really with you, I mean, honestly, God, from an outsider's perspective, I really don't know what your accountability is in that relationship. I don't really feel like you did anything wrong in that relationship.
Well, I mean, I was just being a kid and, I'm sure I took advantage of situations, but I mean, I didn't know what I was doing.
Right. And it was like thinking of you like older, like when we were in our 20s and stuff, like I really don't see what your part to play was. And
no.
I mean, it really was like all on her, So it's like, I don't know, like I don't really know all the details, but it's like, at least, if you're a good, normal, healed person, you do take accountability.
Yeah, you do.
For your actions and why. And see, like with my mother, it wasn't me that estranged her. She estranged me for that reason, I guess.
Exactly, because you were healing, and she knew that she would never get anywhere.
Right.
So she pushed you away because I'm not going to get anywhere with her.
Right.
She's healing. I'm done.
And yeah, she gave me that hope. Well, since you started quote unquote living clean, you just think that you're better than everybody.
Yes,
I'm like,
well, damn right.
Well, I'm like, what do you want me to say?
Yeah.
Like it is a better life for me.
Like I said, damn right.
Right? Like, when she was trying to confront me about that first year, it was 2018.
Yeah.
And I'm standing there on the patio trying to get my damn dog, and I told her, I said, you know what, like 2018, like this has been a good year. I said it was a really good year.
Yes.
And she's like, well, you did better. I'm like, no, we're doing really good. Do you know how she...
It was one of our best years.
Yeah. And like, do you know how she translated that though?
What?
Money.
Yeah.
And later on, it was like, we were still struggling for money, of course.
Yeah.
But she's like, oh, I thought you were doing really good.
Well, yeah, our spirituality jumped up. Our mental,
emotional.
Yeah, everything of that nature jumped up, and we became what the family was supposed to be.
Even not having money,
it
was a good year. I mean, in 2019, it was hard as hell. Like, really
I know.
hard. We didn't have any meat. We didn't have any sugars. We didn't, do any of that. And it was still one of the best years we've ever had as a family. Like, it's Tristan still remembers it.
I know.
It was one of our best years. And it was like, but in her mind, it didn't have anything to do with health. It didn't have anything to do with mentality or anything. It was just money.
I know. And that's the sad part is that 2/3 of the people will always say, oh, it's about the money.
Right.
That's what makes a good life. It's money.
Right.
And
she's the one who taught me otherwise.
I know. And in the society, I understand that concept. Because the society does teach you that money is what makes everything go round. The money gets you the house. The money gets you
it's true.
the girl. The money gets you, whatever.
You can't really live without it. You really can. You can, but it takes money to get to that point. So you do need it. It is a necessity. But it isn't a necessity for being happy and fulfilled.
And I mean, there's always barter, there's always trade, there's always
Yeah,
all kinds
and
of things.
cultivating your skills to like, you know, either like labor or crafting
Yes.
skills or whatever, that shit's what's going to like last
Exactly.
much longer than any currency on this planet.
Yeah.
It always has, it always will. But yeah, that's how she translated it. And every person that I was just reading some today from some of these estranged parents, they were like, oh, they're no contact until the will gets read. And it's like, do you understand that that's why most of us dicked off was because we didn't want to play that game anymore?
No, we got so sick of it, like with your grandmother.
Yeah, oh, you're not in the will anymore. Oh, you're in the will, you know, and it's like...
Oh, but you're not. Oh, but no, now I want this one in the will, but not that one.
And I mean, it's only a matter of time before Tristan isn't either because, oh, well, he's old enough to make his decisions and he's not reaching out, so...
No, the only one that's going to be is your mother.
Yeah, if it's not already all gone.
Yeah, I'm sure your mother spent at least 2/3 of it.
Yeah, and it's like...
And on what?
Yeah, right. You know, we were actually building something here.
Yeah.
And
she was supposed to pay for more of our property with upgrades and stuff.
Yeah, that was the deal. That was the deal I made with my grandmother. It was supposed to be $10,000 every single year.
Yeah.
And that never got done. So
I mean,
it was...
Imagine what we could have done.
Right.
Especially with what we paid for ourselves.
And the fencing wasn't included because she ended up paying $30,000 more from my mother's house. So she said, okay, well, this makes it even.
Yep.
You know, because I got the cheaper house and stuff.
I know.
So it's like, so yeah, the will, the whole, oh, they'll come running when the money is, no, we're not playing that game.
I know.
And I've seen that with a lot of the children commenting
so
back.
many,
like,
yes.
We don't care.
No.
Keep your money.
We're done.
You know, it's like, it's just not worth the bullshit.
I know.
And so it's not just my grandmother. Apparently, there's a whole generation of them.
Oh, yeah.
Hold that over
for
your
sure.
head, and it's like, wow.
Then you got the other side to where the parents are like, "What money? I'm gonna spend it all before I go because it's my money."
Right, and that I don't get.
No,
like, I really
you're
don't.
supposed to help your family, help your kids,
Right.
help however you possibly can, and if that means what money you save up, they can get to make a better life.
Right. And it's like, if I have money at the end of my life, then it's going to them, you know?
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's like I'm working now to build something that they can have.
Exactly.
That they'll have a place to live. They'll have food. They'll have, textile to
Yes.
trade. They'll have a life that they can live here. And that's what I'm working on. Because I can't guarantee that there's going to be money at the end of it. But if there is,
Yes.
that's theirs too. You know, I mean...
Whatever we have left will be theirs.
Yeah, and it's like...
So you've got that kind, the kind that's healthy and the kind that does that. And then you've got, like, our neighbor, Joanne.
Yeah.
These hoarders that their grandkids are the ones that are going to have to suffer and deal with everything.
They've got stuff, but what good is that stuff to them? It's like, so they don't want to have to go and try and get rid of all that crap,
Exactly.
It's like Kimberly's family too.
Yeah.
It's like, Jesus, people, it's like, that's not an asset.
And they're one of the first ones to bash people.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. They got like, they're like one person and they have like 3 fucking trucks or 3 fucking cars.
Yeah.
And, it's like, I don't know. Anyway, should I continue?
Yeah. There's a lot to talk about on this one.
No,
There is.
Them, you'll still be the villain. You can enslave yourself to them for life. You'll still be the villain. It doesn't matter what you do. They need you for their own purposes to be the villain. So simply give it to them. Don't worry about your reputation. You can't control that either. Just give it to them. If they need it that badly, just give it to them. And let them work through whatever there's going on in their mind that they need it that badly. And you take your efforts and apply it to the happiness and peace in your own life. Because with becoming the villain, the hurt goes away. And all you want for them is for their hurt to go away too. My dear, sweet, estranged adult child, the day you were born, I became a part of your life. A part. But you became my whole life. And you always will be. Because I love you. And there isn't a day that goes by where I don't think of you. Even though by design, I know there are days that go by that you don't think of me, which is exactly how it should be. That said, no matter what you do and where you go and what happens between us, I'll never stop loving you and worrying and wondering. That's just called being a mom. And I say that for every estranged parent who thinks about their own estranged adult children every day. Tinfoil hats aside, do you think that the estrangement epidemic is less a cultural phenomenon and more by strategic design in relation to ushering in the New World Order? Perhaps. There's a lot of evidence coming out saying that this didn't happen. And not in this country, but across many countries. So tell me what you think. Do you think there's something larger going on? And that the
Okay, a daughter of Otten was just saying, it's there's a giant awakening because people are tired of it. They're not going to sit back and take this anymore.
We recognize that even our parents should not have taken it from their parents.
No, they shouldn't
And
have.
it's like just because they had either they were afraid or they had some feigned sense of duty and honor and everything, they should not have put up with that.
It was the elder syndrome. It's they know more than me.
Right.
So I have to respect them.
Yeah, right. And then there's a lot of elders out here that think that they still have to respect it just because they're older than you. And it's like, oh, hell no, dude.
I know.
And when it comes to this family stuff with this estrangement, yeah, I mean, the internet has let us know that we're not alone. That this is a strange, weird thing that happened with this age group. Because they're all seeming to be between 60 to 80 years old.
Yeah.
Something happened with them. For some reason, they're like the only generation that didn't really want to help their children.
I know, and I don't know why. I don't know what the big thing there was.
The grandparents are not really grandparents. It used to be like, oh, let's go down the street to grandma's house for the day or for the weekend or whatever. Yeah. And now it's like now they live hours away. Like it's not just us. It's like a lot of them. They want to go on vacation. If they're living their life, they're not really grandparents. So.
Grandparents when they want to be.
Right, when it's convenient. It's like, so what is it? What the hell happened?
I don't know.
And so just because they put up with it and they think that we're supposed to put up with it, I guess. And it's like, we're not going to do that.
No. No, we're sick of it. We're done.
Yeah, and it's like for the betterment of our children.
Yeah.
We're done with that. We're breaking this cycle. And they don't
break the chains.
They seem to think it's a trend. And it's like maybe for some it's a trend.
I know. See, that's just it. They think that it's they're just doing this online TikTok thing.
Or therapists tell them that. It's like, well, for us, we didn't even have internet when it all started coming down.
I know.
We just like for me. Well, you estranged yourself from your
Yes,
brother.
I did. Which shocked you.
Yeah, and then it was like a year in, and I'm like, have you heard from your mom lately?
Yeah.
No, I haven't talked to her.
No.
Oh.
Tired of it.
like, why? And that was pretty much what you said. You're like, I'm just tired of it. It was just
Yeah.
always this me sort of thing, taking no accountability. And so you didn't have internet telling you to do that. You just did
No,
it. It just
I just did.
happened.
Yeah.
It was just like,
We all got this boost about the same point.
yeah, that it was just like no more. And so
Yeah.
even though my mother estranged me, I can't really say that I shut the door, but I put those huge boundaries up and said
I
will
know you
not
did. I know.
let her back into my life. And same thing with my grandmother, unless A, B, C, this is being like managed. I don't think it was that much to ask.
No. But
you know?
that was big to me because with you were so close and so stuck to them.
Yeah.
So for you to actually have stepped up there and done that was big.
And it was for the same thing. It was because
Yes.
how Tristan was starting to turn out. I mean, this immense fear that he had every time he was around them. It's like I couldn't even go into the damn pharmacy without her waking him
I know.
up to ask about you.
Yeah, to ask about things, to ask, well, what's going on at home?
Yeah. Like, it's none of your business. And then I come back and he's crying because he's like, oh my God, I told her about Dad. And it's like, yeah, you can. I never said you couldn't.
Yeah.
I said, but it's just something that I'm not going to talk about because it's not her business. And he did try to tell her once. Because I said, tell her it's not her business. And she said,
but she's so good at getting the information.
Yeah, she said, well, I'm paying your bills, so it is my business. Obviously, she wasn't paying my fucking bills.
No.
So it's like that shit right there was like, this is why I'm not
letting
you back in my life.
Yeah.
Like that, like
until you make amends with what you did.
Right. Take some accountability and understand.
Own up to almost foreclosing this house.
Right. And holding that over my head, saying that she'd been paying the taxes the whole time. Like, wow, that's incredible. Like, I busted my ass paying for this place and paying the taxes and everything and doing it, even though I was only like, 23 when I bought this place?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that's a pretty good feat for somebody of that age,
I know.
And, all I said was I didn't, she couldn't be doing that shit behind my back. She couldn't be talking about you. She didn't have to accept you, but she had to acknowledge that you were, in fact, Tristan's father.
And stop doing the crap that she was doing to Tristan.
Yeah. Like, bullying him and shit.
I mean, she doesn't even know this one.
No.
She never will, if we can have anything to say about it.
Yeah, I guarantee she knows about him because word travels. But, no, hell no. Like, she has, who lets, 7-8 years go by and then, and doesn't reach out to their family, doesn't even try? Like,
it's ridiculous.
Who does that?
The most narcissistic of people.
I would die if I had a grandchild out there and a family that was moving on without me. I would be like doing anything that I possibly could.
I know.
To, as long as it didn't compromise my values. Like, they're doing satanic shit or whatever. Maybe,
of course.
That would kill me. I
would wonder what I did.
Exactly. And that was so funny. When you were having contention with your mother, even back in the day, and why you wanted to move in with me when you were 17.
Yep.
She talked to me about this, and she was saying about your mother. She's like, well, if my child did that, if you did that to me, I would want to know what I did wrong.
You told me about this, and it's funny. It's like, then why aren't you connecting?
Yeah. Because it's different for her, right?
I guess.
It has to be my fault. I'm not, but it's like she said those exact words.
I know. She said those exact words. It was.
I would want to know what I did wrong, and I would want to fix it. And shit, it's been. I think it's been 8 years.
Yes.
Since or almost 8 years since I crossed over.
I know. I think it has too.
And not a single attempt to communicate.
I know. Exactly.
Unbelievable.
It's the craziest.
And especially if I found out that I had another grandchild that I never even knew, I'd be really wondering.
I know. I'd be like, I want to meet, your great grandmother hasn't even.
No. And she's part of the problem.
She is, for sure.
And instead of my mother dealing with that, she just low-key hates on her.
I know.
and then uses her.
Yes.
You know, that's the only thing. There's no love there. She's not bound by love. She's just using her.
I know. Exactly.
Crazy shit.
Yeah, it is.
Delete culture are deleting their parents, thinking they're doing it for empowerment purposes, when in fact they're being completely controlled by the powers that be, who want them to do exactly that. Comment down below. I don't know one estranged mom yesterday that wasn't somewhere deep inside hoping and praying that their estranged son or daughter wasn't going to call them, text them, email them, or show up on their doorstep and say, Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I don't know one. I do know many, though, that went to sleep last night without getting any of that from them. Even though they had a wonderful day, they still went to sleep last night a little bit sad. And now today, they're going through the realization and the situation, and they're saying to themselves, didn't happen again. I wonder if it'll happen next year. I don't feel quite like myself. That's okay. That is truly okay. You can spend the day not feeling quite like yourself, because that's where the heart and the head conflict. And where yesterday the heart took over, and now the heart is trying to hand it over to the head so that the head can begin again and rationalize that that day will come when they're ready, but you do not want it to come before they're ready. And they're half of this equation. So, take the day. Do what you need to do to help your heart along, to hand it back over to the head. And don't be hard on yourself. Next year is always there. You'll see about it next year.
Parents, I'm going to say this bluntly, but with love. Some of you are letting estrangement take your whole damn life down with it. I see parents every day on social media saying, my life is over. I can't go on. What will I do with my life now? I have no purpose. And listen, I know that pain is real. When your adult child walks away, that is painful. It hurts in a way that nothing else does. But staying stuck there for years is hurting nothing but yourself. Because while you are there barely functioning, your adult kids are out there living their best life, going out, posting, laughing, moving forward, and you're the one frozen in place. And that is not fair to you. You don't prove your love by destroying yourself, and you're not going to fix estrangement by giving up on your own life. Your life still belongs to you. You're still a person. You're still needed. You still deserve joy, even if that one relationship is broken. That is why support matters. Not because you're weak, but because this is some heavy shit. Some parents find that therapy helps. Some parents find that talking to other parents helps, because those parents understand. I help run a support group. We have an online group. We have live support meetings. We have a podcast. And in all those places, there are estranged parents who talk about this openly and honestly, not to sit in our misery, but to learn how to keep living. If this hit you in the gut, don't just scroll past this. Make a choice today for you. Reach out. Join a conversation. Listen to people who actually understand. If you're looking for that kind of support,
to another youth or something.
Okay, as you were saying, this just sounds like another way to stay stuck in the moment of what they're doing.
Yeah, it's just like AA.
Yeah.
You know, like.
And AA is a big joke, and I understand it's helped some people. We know a couple that, they stuck with it for a while, and it helped them through, and they got over. I mean, there's quite a few. Yeah. But it's not something that you're supposed to stay in day after day after day. You're supposed to learn, grow, and become that better person.
Right. They say that you're never recovered, you're never healed. And it's
but that's wrong.
Like, what is the point then?
Yeah, that's not the right mindset to be in.
No, not at all. And this sounds exactly like that. It's like, so y'all are just gonna sit around and keep validating
Yep.
each other. Nope, you're not the problem. You know, this is
I know.
this is completely on them. I know you feel that, so what's beyond that? You know?
Yeah, exactly. There's not much beyond that. then.
Nobody's holding them to extreme accountability. I'm sure there's not like a fucking checklist that says, did you do this, 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 and this? What did you have to contribute to? And to make them face that. No, that's not happening.
Yes.
And so then, like I said, well, if it really bothers them, why don't they foster a youth or something, you know, or like volunteer?
That's good. I mean, no matter what.
You know, yeah, like you could like the Big Brother program kind of thing, you know, you take in a youth and you teach them how to cook and whatever the hell it is that they do, you know, but
Yes.
no, they don't care. They don't really care. They just want to wallow in their self fucking pity.
That's
And,
exactly right.
Yeah, I don't know.
The self-pity is where it's all at for them.
And that's where these people make their money.
Yeah, it is. And especially since they are making money at it, are they going to stick to that?
Yeah, no, right. Yeah, it's like, you know, these therapists, like this lady, you know, it's like she has these support groups and stuff, and she sells courses, and it's like, but you're never going to let them heal.
No, you're not.
And it's like, you could set these people on the right path and really, really give it to them and put them in, like, you know, put the fear of fucking God into them. But you're not going to do that because you won't make money, so you're just going to keep letting them wallow in it.
Exactly. And see, that doesn't get you anywhere.
No, none of these people.
Being stuck in your same patterns is what you have to come out of.
Right. And you'll see it in the comments too. They're like, yeah, well, that's what I'm doing. I'm just living my life, and I'm spending the money that I was supposed to be for them. And
my favorite line right there. I'm living my life.
yeah, no, sure.
No, I thought you were going to be living the homeless man's life.
Right. You know, so
Probably the life that you should be leading.
right. Spending the money that I earned that was going to go to them. Well, it's
I know.
I'm spending. I was like, so that was your plan all along anyway.
Yeah.
You know, let's just face it. Let's cut through the crap cake here, and yeah, that's where you were headed anyway.
It is.
You didn't want to give up your money to them.
No, you didn't.
Go blow it then, you know. Blow something.
All right, we'll finish up this lady and then call it. 'Cause it's already 52.
Okay, so the next time we will do the articles. Then.
Yeah. So we'll listen to this lady and finish her up.
The group and the podcast are in the captions. Please stop letting estrangement be the thing that could end up ultimately burying you. You're worth more than that. I hope I see you in the group. Estrangement is trending, and people get really twitchy when you say that. But calm down and let's use words correctly for a minute. Trending means it's more visible, it's more talked about, more accepted, and more available as an option. And yes, estrangement is trending. Look around you. It's on TikTok, it's on YouTube, it's on podcasts. It's in therapy conversations, it's on therapy websites, it's in the comment sections, it's everywhere. And visibility changes behavior. That's how culture works. Divorce became more talked about, and more people realized that divorce was an option. Therapy became more talked about. Do you remember the 80s? I try not to, but more people started going to therapy. Remote work became more visible. Remember COVID? And suddenly people asked, why have we been driving to an office to answer emails? First, the conversation changed, then the behavior changed. That's what I'm talking about. The language is spreading. The acceptance is spreading. The advice is rampant. And estranged parents, they're feeling the effects of that. And it is definitely trending. Fight me in the comments about this one. Do you think estrangement is trending, or are people just finally talking about it?
The lady's just going on her rant and then, fight me in the comments on that one.
Oh, I will. It's not a trend.
No, it's not a trend. It's not good. It's not anything.
When I'm looking at the fact that a good portion of these people kind of split off around the same time we did, which was 7 or 8 years ago,
Yes.
that's not really a trend. It already happened.
That's exactly right. It did.
And it's like, so yeah, maybe it's still kind of happening, but like the bulk of it has been, I would say, between 5 to 8 years ago.
Yes.
And when you see these comments coming up, we'll look at them next time. That's mostly what you see. It's been about 5 to 8 years. That's not a trend.
No.
A trend
no.
is something that's happening now. That's why it's called trendy.
Exactly.
And trending. you
Yeah.
know, so it's like that's not a trend, man. But maybe next time I'll be able to join you because I always have a lot
I know,
to say on this.
we
It
really
bugs the shit out of
want
me.
to try this TikTok thing along with this. Like, she'll be on TikTok in the bed, and then we'll be able to hear each other on both ends.
Yeah.
So it's kind of streaming two different things. So we're very excited to be bringing all of this in together and to be trying these things out to really, hopefully, draw the audiences that's needed.
Yeah, because we have that perspective, and
Yes.
it's coming from a semi-religious perspective, but
Exactly.
it's a lived experience.
Yes.
Like,
So we'll try again tomorrow. We'll try to do more.
yeah, we can do that. We'll do the comments and stuff tomorrow.
Yes.
Then you can delete that one, and I got a whole other one set up. So
There's no lack of content, ladies and gentlemen. I also have a new Nicholas that we need to do at some point.
yeah,
It's about the pride.
maybe we'll do that tomorrow,
Okay, we'll probably do Nicholas tomorrow.
and then we'll
come back to this one.
Yeah, it is something that is
Juneteenth tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about.
We'll do Nicholas on Juneteenth.
God. Oh my God. Okay. So before you go, I'll talk about that real quick.
Okay.
So there's this rule book about how as a white person you can celebrate, Juneteenth. Because you know what it's about, right? It's about I think it's when Texas figured out that they weren't supposed to have slaves. But there was plenty of states before that and other countries before that had already abolished slavery. But I think this is when Texas did. I don't know.
Yes.
I'm not sure. All I know is about the abolishment of slavery.
Okay.
So, as a white person, you're just supposed to give them space. You're just supposed to give them the platform to talk about what they want to talk about. You're not supposed to appropriate their culture. You're not supposed to talk about your family's experiences and hardships and everything. Like how your family's Irish and they pretty much went through the same sort of thing, right?
Yes.
No, can't say that. You can give them money. You can give them reparations.
Yep. Of course you can.
I'll find it. I'll let you post it tomorrow.
Yes.
But yeah, there's a whole list of a rule book of what you can do as a white person to
because
celebrate that.
Because white people can't be caught in any of that.
No, and
I mean the Irish never had to face anything like that.
No, but and what holiday do they have?
I know exactly.
And
that's what I would like to know.
And they're like, don't ask a black person about the history of this. Do your own research. That way, they don't have to work on their holiday.
So, what if you ask a black person, but you already know because you already did the research, so you know, but you still want to hear what they have to say.
You're making them work on their holiday.
I know. Damn it!
You can't do that.
Damn it!
It was dumb. It was
Yeah.
really stupid. Anyway.
All right, we got about a minute 30 left. So.
In what?
Till the hour. Also, we have a fundraiser coming up. You don't have stuff ready, right?
No, I haven't gotten the website.
Okay, so as soon as that comes up, it's going to be for Wolfboy Productions. He's doing a fundraiser. We're going to get all the information out there. We still have our GoFundMe up. We're still trying to raise the money for the lawyer that we have. We're always fighting this, always will be. That's part of why we've been gone too. There's so much going on.
Yeah.
We had birthdays. We had it's been very crazy. What's happened is taking a toll on our relationship as a couple too.
Yes, it's just not really been the best time to go wipe together and stuff.
So we're trying to get here as often as we can and give you all the best content that we possibly can. So. Good.
The fundraiser is for Guru's homeschooling. He's basically trying to raise money for his class ring and then his graduation stuff.
Yes.
And because it's supposed to be for schooling.
Yeah.
He'll be selling coffee. There's 60 different types of coffee to choose from, and each bag is $16. And he needs to sell 200 bags to meet his goal.
So you heard that, ladies and gentlemen. As soon as we have the information, we're going to put it up. Please, if you can, please check it out and get some.
Yeah, it looks good. And then that one will probably last about 3 weeks, and then we might do another one because I want the cookies myself.
Yeah, they sell the cookie dough.
Yeah, the
that you
tubs,
just keep in the fridge and make your own cookies. It's really good.
Yeah.
I mean, we've gone through the cookie dough on its own.
Yeah, I used to just get a scoop of that shit and just eat it,
Yeah.
I haven't had it since I was in school.
I know.
So I was excited to see that they had that.
Yes.
That'll probably be the next fundraiser that we do, though.
Yes. Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Namaste. And we will see you tomorrow. We'll go over Nicholas tomorrow. A little more, on the Pridey subject. And I'm still looking. There's still more.
Yeah.
There's still more coming up, and we have a wrench in our Pride event that I wanted to go to this year. So we'll see if we do go. I still want to. So.
Maybe there's another one that's closer or something.
I know Ridgecrest was having one, but I don't know when.
Right.
And I mean, we do have some closer ones. I'll check it out.
But it's just nothing like that.
No. All right. Namaste, ladies and gentlemen. As always, my email's down there. If you need to email me for any reason, you have content, you just want to talk, please feel free to email. I do check it.
Also, YouTube has direct messaging now.
Yeah.
So if you are on YouTube and you have an account, you can request the link and you guys can chat directly.
Yeah, see, there you go. I will accept it.